Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and welcome to episode 5 of Resurgence with AC Milan. Today we have got a roundup of games for you. We've got a couple of departures to talk about as well as one new arrival in the January transfer window. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creators community and the Passion for FM team. The link to the Discord servers is in the description. Let's get to the transfers first of all, shall we? And we start with one minor departure. Tommasino Maletti has joined Perugia for a fee of £925,000. A young Italian defender that didn't quite find his feet with us playing 4 games in a very long space of time. So he was allowed to leave for Perugia. And the next one is a sad departure. Suso has left the club. He has joined West Ham for a fee of £8.75 million. He wanted a new challenge. I was not going to stand in his way with that. He's only been with us for a short time. He wasn't really getting much game time, if I'm brutally honest as well. So West Ham is his new challenge for Suso. And coming in as a bit of cover is Roba. He has joined us from Real Betis on loan for the rest of the season. A right-sided attacking midfielder to compete with Nicolas Pepe. Now onto the results, and we start at the Juventus stadium where we were beaten by 3-1 following the draw with Inter. Let's take a look at the goals from it. A very disappointing result after the start we had, with Kessie putting us in front on 50 minutes. And then we collapsed. Juventus scoring 3 times in the last 30-odd minutes or so. Jorginho intercepting it. Casemiro playing it on. Dembele flicked it on. Kulczynski gets the ball into the net for the equaliser. Juventus went in front on 72 minutes. Jorginho pinching the ball off of Suso, playing it wide towards the right back. He will cross it into the middle. Good save from Galini, but Suarez profiting to give Juventus the lead. And they wrap the game up in the 88th minute. Suarez with a free kick. Galini can do nothing about it as we were beaten in Turin. But we came back from the winter break with a bit of vigour as we beat Hellas Verona by 2-0. Let's take a look at the goals. We took the lead on 51 minutes. Theo Hernandez with the goal, and a peach of a goal at that. Look at this. Bang! Into the net for 1-0. And we wrap the game up on 84 minutes. Fekir with the goal. He will exchange passes with Hernandez. Here comes the return ball to him. Takes it out of his feet. Fires it into the corner as we beat Verona by 2-0. We followed that up with a good away win at Sassuolo. Let's take a look at the goals. Diego Lenz with the first goal for us this afternoon. Fekir with the initial shot. Bogus picks it up. Plays it into lanes, he gets it out of his feet, strokes it nicely beyond the goalkeeper, agonisingly beyond him, it has to be said. We made it 2-0 on 84 minutes from a throw-in from Sassuolo. Kessie picks it up, fires it into the bottom corner for 2-0. They did pull a goal back, did Sassuolo. Berardi picks the ball up in the middle, drives towards the heart of the defence. Raman hits the post, and then he slides in for a comical one for 2-1. But we wrap the game up in the 92nd minute. Fekir with the ball into the middle. Batella with the header as we won by 3-1. We followed that up with a good win away in the TAM Cup against Napoli. Let's take a look at all the goals from this one. Dusan Vlahovic with the opening goal. Delighted to have him back. Lanes on the left-hand side. Plays it into the middle. He picks up the scraps. Does Vlahovic, eventually nudging it over the line. Bit of a comedy goal, that one. We made it 2-0 on 36 minutes. A bit of a calamity at the back once more as Kessie picks it up just outside the box. Plays it into Pepe. He strokes it into the net for 2-0. And the scoring was completed on 37 minutes with Ivancic with the goal for Napoli. Picks it up on the edge of the box. Drives it towards the goal. Slides it into the corner. All 3 goals really scrappy. But we did make it through to the next round of the TAM Cup. We had a frustrating 1-0 win over Parma. As you can see the statistics, we dominated the game, but thankfully Marcos Paleo with his first goal for Milan gave us the 1-0 win. Let's take a look at his goal. And it was worth the wait, this one. Romagoli with a free kick, chipping it towards Paleo. He heads it down for Tierney, who will drive into the penalty area before he nudges it back to Polo, who puts it into the net to give us the only goal of the game against Parma. We then took on Lecce and beat them by 2-1 after they took a surprise lead. Let's take a look at the goals in this one. Bonazzoli giving Lecce a shock lead after just 2 minutes. Gallo with the ball on the left-hand side. He will get beyond the defender and Bonazzoli taps in after Galini's save. We equalised on 27 minutes. Benature with the ball in the middle, playing it onto Kessie. He will drive towards goal before unleashing one from distance. He is known for that, as he scored a couple of corkers this season. And we won the game on 75 minutes. Pepe picking the ball up on the right-hand side. He will knock it back to Calavera, who will send the ball into the middle. There is Alex Berry off the bench to score the winner. Goalkeeper should do better as we beat Lecce by 2-1. And lastly for today, we took on Parma in the quarter-finals of the TIM Cup, and we beat them 4-3 on penalties. Again, it was much like the league game. We battered them and probably should have beaten them in 90 and 120 minutes, but it went all the way to penalties. 2 misses from Parma saw them eliminated from the TIM Cup. And our reward for beating Parma is to take on Juventus in the semi-finals of the TIM Cup. First leg's coming up in a couple of weeks, and then the second leg follows in March. We move into Serie A, where the gap is still 5 points to Inter Milan, but Juventus are now level on points with us in second place. They're beating us on the head-to-head rule at the moment. Roma and Lazio are nicely poised in behind as well. It's becoming a bit of a 5-horse race for the title. 6 points separating the top 5 teams. Bologna currently in 6th position on 31, then come Napoli on 28, Sampdoria on 27, Benevento having a good season on 26, Lecce and Atalanta both on 25. Down at the bottom, where poor old Genoa, only the 1 win so far this season, bottom on 6. Hellas Verona have 10, Torino have 12, Cagliari have 16, then Sassuolo and Fiorentina both have 20. Frosinone doing well this season as well, just back in Serie A. They're on 23 along with Udinese, and the last side to mention, Parma, on 24. And that for me is a very good roundup. The blot on the copybook, losing to Juventus in the league, but we won the other 6 games that we took part in through the month of January. So it sets us up nicely for the rest of the season. We are off to Atalanta next time around, where I return to the club we managed last season, and hopefully it will go very much like it did on the opening day of the season. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel but like to do so, please hit the subscribe button down the corner. Don't forget, if you've got any comments to make on today's video, please leave them below. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the FM Creators community and the Passion for FM team. The link to the Discord servers is in the description. I will see you at the Juve Stadium next time around as I make my trip back to Atalanta. Until then, thanks for watching. Goodbye.